The Spice Girls dolls aren't just merchandise, they're record breakers. That's right, the biggest selling celebrity dolls in history. Move over, unsync, One Direction. Even the Beatles, because when it comes to dolls, the Spice Girls reign supreme. Coming up, we'll take a deep dive into all 11 official doll ranges. From the iconic, to the beautiful, to the downright bizarre, we'll be examining them all, up close and in detail. Stick around until the end to see one of the strangest merchandising choices the band ever made. You won't want to miss it. Okay, ready for the deep dive? Let's go. Let me take you back to the very beginning, with the iconic debut range. Simply titled Girl Power, launched on October 16, 1997. At a London toy fair during the absolute height of Spice Mania, this was the range that started it all. Each doll was styled after the girls' most recognizable looks, and the launch made front-page headlines across the UK. By that Christmas, the dolls had hit stores worldwide, sparking a frenzy as fans and parents scrambled to grab them during the holiday rush. The range even got its own television commercial, in Brazil no less. Despite some parts of the media suggesting the group was already over, this was less than 2 years into their rise, and their second album had just topped the charts. The Girl Power dolls came in bright, bold packaging, complete with the group's logo, printed autographs, and portraits taken from their debut album photo shoot and the Say You'll Be There video. On the back of each box, personal facts and fun anecdotes from each Spice Girl, giving fans a little peek behind the scenes. The messaging? Pure positivity. Join us on the adventure of a lifetime. We're ready to spice up the world with Girl Power. Watch us sizzle in our smashing fashions. The tone was loud, proud, and empowering, just like the girls themselves. Geri's doll is iconic, sporting the Union Jack dress, red boots, and even miniature accessories like a microphone, camera, and a doll-sized copy of their best-selling book, Girl Power. Emma's doll, while wearing a dress she didn't actually wear in real life, is appropriately pink, perfectly matching her baby Spice persona. She carries a teddy bear, perhaps a nod to her Shaun the Sheep backpack or simply a playful extension of her nickname. Mel B is, of course, rocking full leopard print, and her doll even comes with a miniature Spice Girls CD and stereo, pure scary Spice energy. Melanie C? Totally sporty. Her outfit draws from the Say You'll Be There video, complete with trainers and ponytail. And Victoria, effortlessly chic in her little black dress and matching handbag. She's the only doll not wearing a smile, a detail that somehow makes her even more posh. These dolls didn't just represent the Spice Girls, they captured them. At the peak of their global success, the Girl Power range immortalized the group's personalities, fashion, and message. They're a must-have for collectors, and a true snapshot of pop culture history. Produced by Galoob, the California-based toy company best known for micro machines. These Barbie-esque dolls were long awaited. What do you think of the Girl Power range? Did you have any of these dolls? Let us know by commenting below this video. From Girl Power to On Tour, released in the summer of 1998. The On Tour doll range offers a fascinating glimpse into the Spice Girls' evolving image during the late 1997 period. The outfits featured in this collection draw inspiration from that era, including styles worn in their hit film Spiceworld. Interestingly, while the dolls were marketed as On Tour, the connection to the group's actual live performances was minimal. The most overt reference to touring came in the form of head microphones included with each doll, a detail not used by the group on stage, adding a playful rather than authentic touch. The packaging for this range marked a notable evolution. Moving on from the white and bold orange of the original Girl Power line, the on-tour boxes featured vibrant purple interiors and a lively mix of yellow, green, and purple on the exterior, reflecting the group's increasingly stylized branding. Fashion-wise, the outfits may be less iconic than their predecessors, but they remain visually engaging and instantly recognizable to longtime fans. Each doll continued to celebrate the personality and flair of its respective Spice Girl. The box itself proclaimed, "Girl Power is taking the world by storm as the Spice Girls jet from country to country on their first spectacular Spiceworld tour." Dressed in outrageous, eye-popping fashions, the superstar singers are setting trends across the globe. Bring the glamour home with all 5 fabulous on-tour fashion dolls. Then stage your own sell-out Spiceworld tour performance for all your friends. Victoria wears a dress inspired by one she sported in 1997, both in candid public appearances and in a promotional photo shoot for the film. Notably, early versions of this doll retained her longer hairstyle, but as Victoria debuted a shorter cut in early 1998, later editions reflected this updated look, a subtle yet deliberate change that mirrors real-life continuity. Geri's Asian-inspired ensemble is based on her outfit worn during a meeting with Nelson Mandela in November 1997, a striking, culturally significant moment in the group's timeline. Mel B's outfit appears to combine elements from her Spiceworld Albert Hall performance with a zebra print pattern reminiscent of her look at an audience with Elton John. Melanie C's design is less specific, seemingly drawing from several sporty looks across a 2-year span. Emma's dress, rendered in her signature baby blue, is not directly linked to a particular event but maintains her sweet, feminine style. Perhaps the most memorable feature of this range is the inclusion of miniature Spice Girl figurines housed within each box. Over time, many of these miniatures have become detached due to the natural aging of the adhesive, making loose mini-dolls a common feature. Today, the on-tour range is regarded as one of the most accessible for collectors, thanks to its wide distribution across numerous international markets. Though it may be slightly overshadowed by the girl-powered debut line, its mass appeal and playful details continue to capture the hearts of fans and collectors alike. Still to come, a range inspired by one of the group's hit singles and doll designs that may give you nightmares. You've been warned. The next dolls to be released were a Toys R Us USA exclusive and the only set to be released in one box. The Spiceworld Superstar Collection set takes inspiration directly from the Spice Girls' appearance at the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on the 8th of December 1997. The box reads, "The Fab Five are together in one cool collection." Now you can stage your own Spice Girls concert for your friends. Get all 5 fashion dolls, wearing all new outrageous outfits in one fun, fat, and fabulous superstar collection. Being available only from Toys R Us in North America makes this a highly collectible set that has gained in value considerably. Next to be released was the Concert Collection range. Baby, Posh, Sporty, Scary, and Ginger were available wearing tour costumes in doll form for the first time. For the section of the Spiceworld concert where the group performed "Say You'll Be There" and "The Lady is a Vamp," the girls chose a sparkly cabaret showgirl look. Presented in wider boxes with colorful eye images and a futuristic silver, they feel more in line with the aesthetic of the tour. The boxes read, "Get ready to spice it up big time with girl power." After 2 years of writing, recording, and promoting their music, the Spice Girls are on stage and performing live. The Spiceworld Tour is a smashing success in cities all over the world, with sold-out performances from Vienna to Los Angeles. Spice Girls Concert Collection dolls are dressed in all new fabulous fashions. recreate the excitement and glamour with their Super Spice accessories. Melanie C's doll comes with temporary tattoos and hair extensions. Victoria's comes with false nails and a nail file. Mel B's comes with roll-on glitter and tattoos. Emma's comes with hair extensions and a keyring. And Geri's comes with roll-on glitter and a keyring. A stunning set of dolls where the packaging is cool and the fashion choices make sense. Highly collectible and sought after. What do you think of the concert collection dolls? Next to arrive on the collector's market was the first wave of the Spice It Up series. While natural variations existed across all Spice Girls dolls, this series holds a unique distinction. It's the only set to receive two entirely different production runs. Here we see the original release featuring all 5 members of the band, each styled in outfits reminiscent of their iconic 1997 looks. The packaging marked a return to an earlier visual style, but this time housed in wider boxes, allowing space for a thrilling bonus, a second outfit for every doll. Each box introduced the range with this dazzling description. The Spice Girls are known the world over for their trend-setting fashions. Come along as they do a quick change from cool on-stage costumes into glamorous, glittering evening wear. The band is ready for a night on the town after another brilliant concert performance. See the Spice Girls shimmer from head to toe in fabulous gold outfits, shoes, and accessories. And once again, it's Geri Halliwell who steals the spotlight. Her outfit, perhaps the most iconic of the range, is a long, white, form-fitting dress, boldly emblazoned with words like power, girl, female, and of course, Geri. The real-life version of this dress appeared in the opening scene of Spiceworld the movie and at promotional appearances in 1997. The other dolls wear stylish, familiar ensembles, though not tied to one standout moment in Spice history. An exception might be Emma's, which appears to echo the outfit she wore during an audience with Elton John. The bonus outfit options? These were directly inspired by the girls' performances of Two Become One, Too Much, and Stop during their first ever live concerts in Istanbul, Turkey. Bold and beautiful, this set is desirable for any doll or Spice Girls collector, in particular Geri, due to her iconic and much-loved dress. The on-stage set was the first to be released with just 4 dolls. Following Geri Halliwell's departure from the group in May 1998, Galoob had continued to release ranges with her doll included until now. By the time this set was released in mid-1999, the Spice Girls were focusing on solo projects and having families. But the demand for Spice Girls merchandise continued, and so Galoob kept providing. This range is another to be blessed with a television commercial, but unfortunately does not meet the standards of other ranges. By this, I mean the costumes were too simple and uniform, with each doll wearing almost the same look. The look itself is based on a Spiceworld Tour concert costume, which, perhaps, if we're being honest, was not one of the standout looks. Each doll comes with a mirror ball-style keyring, t-shirt, and pair of panties, perhaps a strange choice to include such a relaxed second outfit choice. Still, the packaging is cheerful and features an image of the group taken on stage during their tour. The box reads, "Get ready to rock and roll with the Spice Girls in their on-stage jumpsuits." These cool fashions are based on the actual costumes worn on stage when the Spice Girls performed. Each doll also comes with a sassy t-shirt to spice up her miniature wardrobe. And just for you, there's a glittery disco ball keychain. Now you can carry a touch of Spice Girls style with you wherever you go.
It's time to spice it up. Spice Girls rule. Fab, yeah, glam, boo. On stage and off. Everybody's cool. Cool's the rule with Spice Girls. Spice Girls, spice it up. Comes with everything you see here. Each sold separately.
The second Spice It Up range featured not one but two fashion looks from their Spiceworld concert tour. The dolls came dressed in the opening costumes from the tour, now without a Geri doll included. The second option provides monochrome classic looks, used during their performance of Stop, all except Mel B's, whose outfit is actually based on the costume worn to perform the song Denying. The description reads, "Straight from the concert stage." These fabulous fashions are based on the actual outfits worn by the Spice Girls during their Spiceworld tour. Change your Spice Girls fashion doll from one cool concert costume, complete with shoes and accessories, to another and stage your own sellout tour. Eye-catching and memorable, this second Spice It Up set is highly collectible and much admired. Galoob just kept turning them out. Were you lucky enough to get the Spice It Up 2 dolls? Let us know in the comments below. Up next are two of the last ranges to be released, both using the music video for the group's summer 1998 hit single Viva Forever as inspiration. They are probably the two most sought-after ranges of Spice Girls dolls. With a more luxurious feel, perhaps due to Hasbro's takeover of Galoob, the Viva Forever collection dolls were released in North America. An interesting choice, as Viva Forever was not actually released as a single there. With a total redesign for the packaging, using the group's 1999 logo and Agius Lorenzo photography of the band from their Christmas 1998 single Goodbye. These wide purple boxes somehow managed to keep the Spice Girls flavor despite losing the traditional white box design. Set 1 dolls are dressed in outfits inspired by those worn on the Spiceworld tour during the performance of Move Over, and come with a VHS tape of the Viva Forever music video. The music video stands out in their catalog for being both cinematically mature and for featuring animated tin fairies depicting the Spice Girls. Created by the legendary Aardman Animations and filmed in Bristol, the video focuses on the loss of innocence and is the final video to feature Geri's image until her return to the group in 2007. These dolls arrived in 1999, so there is no Geri here. But the 4 remaining members look fantastic in doll form with these beautiful and quality clothes. The box is red. Join the Spice Girls on an imaginative romp through childhood memories in this exclusive video featuring the hit single Viva Forever, shown here for the first time in the United States. Then stage your own concert with these glamorous fashions from their exciting Spiceworld tour. The Spice It Up 2 dolls were advertised on the back of each doll box, with Mel B being referred to as Mel G, her name whilst married to her first husband. The second set features dolls wearing more costumes from the Spiceworld tour. This time, they're from the section of the show where Spice Up Your Life and Wannabe were performed. Their accessories are the fairies from the Viva Forever music video, now in dancing finger puppet form. An adorable and magical addition, making these possibly the most wanted set of Spice dolls. Do you remember the Viva Forever music video? And now things get a little weird. Aside from the Galoob and Hasbro dolls, Hong Kong-based company Streetlife were given the license to make these singing dolls named My First Singing Spice Girl. Emma sings Wannabe. Mel B sings To Become One. Mel C sings Spice Up Your Life, and Victoria sings Too Much, all thanks to a button on the bellies. With fashions based on their Spiceworld tour opening outfits, the cheap packaging design and highly questionable likeness to the girls makes them a mysterious choice for the band. In fact, they look nothing like the Spice Girls at all. After such quality dolls had been produced by Hasbro and Galoob, it seems odd that these dolls would be approved for release. But we must remember that in late 1998 and throughout 1999, the Spice Girls had many distractions, regrouping to record a third and final studio album together. Solo albums and singles, babies and other events perhaps meant they took their eye off the ball when it came to official merchandise released around the world. Having said all that, these make for wonderful additions to a collection due to the oddness. This is the only set to not feature in my collection currently, but one day I hope to add them. Their follow-up range is included in my collection, however, and these boxes feature the group's silver logo used from 1998 to 2000. Released in 1999, they were titled My New Talking Spice Girl. Melanie C and Victoria wear recognizable outfits. Mel C wore this look for the group's debut concert in Istanbul, whilst Victoria's was worn a number of times, perhaps most notably in an OK magazine shoot, where she discussed her pregnancy whilst on tour in the USA. Just like the singing dolls, the likeness to the real Spice Girls is zero, and I imagine if they saw these today they'd be shocked that such official merchandise hit the shelves back in the day. For me, I love this range because of the packaging. It's fresh and used the group's later logo, along with portraits used to promote their movie. Odd but interesting, they're a curious item to have. What do you think of the Streetlife singing and talking dolls? Are they ugly, creepy, or simply basic? Well, that's all 49. Yes, 49 official Spice Girls dolls covered in one video. The Spice Girls remain the most successful girl group in music history, and their dolls? The biggest selling celebrity dolls of all time. Can you see why? What dolls do you remember seeing in shops? Did you get any of these dolls as Christmas or birthday gifts? I'd love to know your Spice Girls doll stories in the comments on this video. If you're looking for more rare and unseen Spice Girls items, I've got you covered. Check out this video with the top 5 Spice Girls items you probably never knew existed, or my collection playlist to get really spicy and binge watch a curated list of my collection videos.